Alright folks, how are we all doing? Welcome. Got some more LEGO The Lord of the Rings for you all. Proceeding through with this free play. This is going to be level 9 at Track Hobbits. Of course, this is free play, so this is your one-stop place for all 10 minikits, the 3 treasure items, and the Blacksmith Design. You will notice it's labeled as 0 of 1. That's because we're not going to be physically credited for it this time around because we already got it in free play preparations. Still going to show you how to get it though. 50,000 for True Adventurer. Sure, you're not too worried about that at this point, but in case you are, it's 50k. But anyway, select Track Hobbits on your map, and we're going to pick Berserker, of course. Check out the free play preparations video if you don't have him. But as we load into level, we're going to get it started straight away with treasure item number 1. So in the front of the area, swap over to Sam, and you can dig the treasure item out of the ground. So there you go. That seems to be some sort of shield, so that's nice. Now, there is going to be a bit of a break before the next collectibles, so if you are in a hurry, feel free to use the video links in the description. They are there to quickly, so you can quickly just fast forward between each collectible. You know, in case you're only in need of, say, one of the treasure items, you can just fast forward to those links and find your way from there. But yeah. Just got all this story stuff sped up because we've already done the story video for this level, as well as all the other levels as well. So you know, feel free to use those if you're struggling with just getting through the level. This is just going to be focused on the collectibles. But anyways, once we've smashed through the crack there with Gimli and we've made our way into this kind of back half of the area, up on the high left side, use Legolas to shoot the 3 targets up there, which will drop a bunch of parts. So build them up into the first Minikit. Then over on the right, we're going to use Sam once again to dig up some colored blocks. So you might remember this from just level 7, just a couple levels ago. We were doing this same kind of thing. But if you remember, in that level, we actually had to stack them up in a specific way for the Minikit to appear. But this time, you just need to dig them up, and then you can place them in any sort of way that's going to allow you to get onto that vine up top there. So we just did it like that, and then we used Legolas to jump up top onto that vine and swoop up Minikit 2. And it doesn't matter how you assemble the blocks. But then, just off to the right, we're going to use Berserker's bombs to blow up that silver little rock, and then Minikit 3 will appear, so you can grab. So that's going to be it for all the collectibles in this first area. We're just going to finish out by using Aragorn to track down these footsteps over to the back here, and then it's going to take us into the next area. So as soon as you get into this new area, swap over to Gimli, and as your other character, throw him up top at that crack there, which will cause it to smash, and then the next Minikit will drop down, which is nice. Then we just got to smash through these kind of like boulders on the right there. Then Buddy up top is going to call in his minions to do his dirty work for him because he doesn't seem to want to fight us himself. Then when you're ready in the middle there, you'll notice a strength handle in the back, and of course this is where we were for the free play preparations, grabbing the 4x or the design for the 4x multiplier. So when I was pulling that strength handle with anyone strong, we used Sauron this time because we were kind of bored of using Berserker. Then head into this little cave, and in the front, smash the chest. And if you haven't picked up the design yet, it will be a design. But for us, it was just a purple stud because we've already picked it up. Anyways, then staying in the cave before leaving, head to the back and hop in this like arrow shooting device. And there's a series of targets. Some are moving up the back there, and some like along the top, and some are like popping out of the ground at the front on these like panels with orcs on them. So just shoot all the targets. You do have to kind of aim your shot with those moving ones, and then once you've shot them all, the Minikit will appear there, or it'll drop from the cage, and you can pick it up. Then we're just gonna head out of that cave. We'll hang on that like log there so it can drop down. We'll build up the parts into a ladder. Then we'll turn this corner on the right here, and some enemies will attack us. But before worrying about them, switch to Gandalf or Frodo and sneak into that dark cave and swoop up Minikit number 6. So we are making very, very good ground with this level. Only a few items left, but smash through these orcs, then we'll crawl through this hatch here with one of your hobbits. Then up on the left, you'll notice a few like arrow slots along the trees there. So use Legolas's bow to shoot some arrows into them. Then use Legolas again to swing up the arrows over to that Minikit on the high left side, hanging on that rope. Then we're going to head over to the right here, smash some stuff up, build up those parts. That was just story related. But on the far right side, most importantly, smash that tree down, and then that'll drop the treasure item, which you can pick up. So make sure to do that before heading out of the area. I hopefully didn't mislead you too much, thinking we were going to head to the next area. But anyways, speaking of next area, when you get into the next area, of course, this is where Treebeard is with us. Over on the left side, next to the save statue, maybe a bit hard to see, but you can use Sam's shovel to dig up a massive, like, it looks like a picnic basket there. Then if you smash it open, the Minikit will appear, and then Treebeard was blocking my screen here, but you'll notice there's actually a bear that also jumped out of the woods. But pick up that Minikit, then we start riding the bear. We think we can ride him all through the area, but he gets stopped at that ramp there, so we have to switch to Treebeard. Make our way a little bit further along the path. We have to throw these boulders up at the barrier there. Then, for this next Minikit, before heading any further up the path, pick up a boulder, and on the high left side, it's kind of tricky to see, but along the top there, you'll notice an owl. Throw a boulder at the owl, then it'll fly across to another branch over there on the right. So go pick up another boulder and launch it up at the owl, and then it's going to fly all the way over to the right there, and you can see the Minikit chest there. And we have to throw another boulder at it, and then the Minikit will be ours. But first, we're just going to smash through these like fallen trees over on the right, just to kind of clear our path. So then we'll head back down, backtrack a bit, pick up one of the boulders, bring it up the path, and throw it at the owl one last time, and then it'll fly off, and the Minikit will drop down so you can pick it up. Then we're going to swiftly move to the third and final treasure item. So just next to the river there, along the back of the area, you'll notice a little seedling. So use Sam to grow it up into this massive tree, and then from that the treasure item's going to drop, and it's actually called an Ent Drought, which is actually a pretty important treasure item because there's an achievement related to that, which I will do a separate video for that right after this one, so it'll be the next video if you're following along. But anyways, before we can worry about that, we got one last Minikit to concern ourselves with. On the far right side of the area, hop over that fallen tree, and then 3 targets will appear on those same kind of panels that were in that like cave area that we had to shoot. So use Legolas to shoot them, and then the Minikit will appear, and that is going to be it for all the collectibles. So we're just going to finish off the level real quick. That was a nice short level, which is definitely something I'm not going to be complaining about. But we got a ton of studs there, as always. Our multiplier doing us wonders, and actually in the next level we're going to unlock a design that will help us unlocking our next stud multiplier. Obviously we did get all the Minikits, got all the treasure items, but what I will say actually with the multipliers is that I am going to be doing a stud multiplier video a little bit later on. Not going to be getting to that until I've obviously unlocked all the multipliers, but what I'm going to do is when I unlock designs that are going to unlock a stud multiplier after levels, I'm going to go get them, and then eventually all that stuff will be compiled into one video, which I'll release as like a stud multiplier video. So do expect that at some point in the coming weeks. I don't know exactly when that's going to be, but anyways, that's not going to be for a little bit, so don't worry too much. Yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for me for this one, for level 9 Track Hobbits free play. This actually marks the halfway point of the game, which is definitely exciting. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you folks later. See everybody. Bye.